Good day, everyone. Good evening, good day, good night. It's it's a great privilege to meet everyone here, to see all of you here. So today we'll be having a lecture about NIM, how NIM works, and the purpose of NIM. I mean, the mission of NIM. Okay, let me share my screen. So I have a slide here which I'll be presenting to show everyone what I'll be talking about today. So today we'll be talking about how NIM enables privacy to the world, like how NIM enables privacy to humanity. Okay, and also we're talking about the NIM mission and how NIM actually works. So the internet is mostly private and secure. Yeah, we know that the internet is kind of secure, but it's also an insecure channel for exchanging information. So probably when you want to exchange information, sending in and sending out information maybe through email or through some communication apps. So it's not secured. Not everything is secure because there are some institution or maybe hackers who or let's say cyber criminals like the internet security. So the internet security is top priority for individuals or let's say business. So individually you need privacy to keep your data secured. So not every there are a lot of ways which scammers or let's say cyber criminals actually use to track people down or to steal their useful data from them. So we'll be looking at how NIM prevents all this. So starting from what NIM is. So NIM is a privacy platform that secures user data and protects against surveillance. So what this is trying to tell us is that NIM actually prevents or secures our data from surveillance from let's say spies, those that spies into each of our data. Like let's take for instance the cyber criminals. Okay, so the cyber criminals, so NIM actually prevent us and secure our data from cyber criminals. There are some cyber criminals like hackers, some call them scammers or others, a lot of names. So they spy into our data to steal our maybe our useful data or uh our let's say our IP addresses. They can steal through our IP addresses. So they steal our useful data from us through the internet. So it leverages the mixnet. So name acts mixnet, which is a type of overlay network that makes both content and metadata of transaction private. So when you transact, when you do transaction of information, like you send a mail or let's say transaction through wallet. So name actually prevents any scammers or hackers to track what you actually did or to track your transaction. So name mixnet prevents and protects us from those. So it's a privacy technology that also creates application level private access control layer. So it's a privacy platform. Let's say it's a privacy technology that creates application level private access. So no human, like nobody can have access to your applications, to your data, to your metadata. Okay, so no one will have access to it. Only you and yourself will have access to your application data. So moving on to the next one we have here, which is the name mixnet itself. So as we all know, the existing internet protocols leak sensitive data that can be used without users' knowledge. So the internet actually leaks our sensitive data out for so the scammers mostly that's how the scammers actually have access to our our data. So to keep this mirror data that we're talking about, to keep it the metadata, to keep it safe and its journey to the cloud. So the data collector users like the Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, which is the HTTPS that usually appear on our browser here. On our browser, maybe when you want to visit any kind of website, or let's say you want to log into any kind of online DEX like decentralized exchanges. So you will surely see the HTTPS symbol, like it's a symbol, it's like a symbol which is used to browse the internet. So scammers or the cyber criminals usually go through that to steal our sensitive data from us. It encrypts the metadata and send metadata package through the secure channel, which is the HTTPS, that is named Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. So the name mixnet actually shield IP addresses. Our IP addresses is it's usually in the HTTPS. So name shields the IP addresses and traffic patterns. So it shields, like it gives it a great protection, like a sensitive protections that from those cyber criminals, and can be also integrated to any blockchain. So actually, NIM can be integrated to any kind of blockchain, any source of blockchain. That that enough makes NIM like the top-notch security platform in the space. Okay, so NIM Mixnet can actually be integrated on any blockchain. Such as the wallet or app, or and it can also be powers on the name connect. So many people, we actually recommend VPN to you, so in order to protect your metadata such as the IP addresses. But name actually protects communication. Name is a technology, or it's a platform, it's a privacy platform that protects more than IP addresses alone. When you use VPN to protect your IP addresses, so your sensitive data will not be linked, or your current location might not be linked. So name actually protects more than that. Name offers more privacy than that. It offers communication patterns. So NIM protects your communication patterns, which is what, like I said earlier, maybe when you send email to someone, so no one will have access to such emails, or maybe through Telegram chat. So many people use VPN to block this thing. There are some countries that, such as Iran, that the Telegram has been banned uh, from their country. So uh, there's
TJ,
uh,
Please, sorry to interrupt.
yeah,
Please, TJ, sorry to interrupt.
yeah,
Please, there are some people that are requesting to join. Also, check and admit them.
okay,
A friend of mine that I sent the link to has requested to join for a long time now.
yeah. I've granted the admin. Yeah, thank you for the
All
notice.
right,
Yeah, thank you.
all
So,
right.
as I was saying earlier, the NIM protects our communication patterns. Okay, so NIM protects our communication patterns, like maybe when we communicate with our friends through different channels, through different apps. So NIM actually protects our communication patterns. It protects our communication from being linked out to others, to the scammers. There are many scammers out there that are actually looking for ways to um, go into our sensitive data, which we might be saving for maybe future use or not. So there are some scammers who actually like to get into it. So NIM actually shields the uh, those shield your data from those scammers. Okay, so NIM protects our communication. So, and it's also and also the IP addresses, the like VPN. So for online VPN, the NIM actually does better. So and also the metadata from the end users. Okay, so and the enterprises and infrastructure operators. So NIM also protects the enterprises and infrastructure uh, operators. So let's check the next one we have here. We have okay, so we have the illustration on how NIM actually works. So NIM is the first system that provides integrated protection on both network and transaction level at the same time. So NIM gives like it gives protection, like NIM gives protection on both network and transaction level. So both network and transaction level, NIM provides security. It provides protection, like it integrates protection for both at the same time, like it integrates protection at the same time, two different protection at the same time. Okay, so here's the diagram that give a high level overview of the difference between the NIM and other comparable system, which is like the VPN or so, which I mentioned earlier. So looking at this diagram here, we have VPN. So the VPN is the VPN it also protects internet traffic actually, yeah, but it has a minimum, it has a maximum where it has capability to, and also the Tor. So actually Tor does better than the VPN, but when we come to name, the name actually, let's say this is the user name, actually moves more in different directions, in different ways, to protect your data, to protect the services, to protect the user services. Okay, so name moves in various ways in different directions to protect the users services. So let's check the next, what we have next here, which is the name mission. Yeah, so name mission is actually to enable digital privacy for all humanity. So NIM mission is to give all humanity privacy, not just both those that are in this in crypto space or not. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter your location. Doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter if you have just once you have a data to protect, NIM got you. Yeah, NIM is like the top notch privacy you will ever find. So it enables digital privacy for all humanity. So privacy is the key to ensuring dignity. You gotta have privacy to ensure your dignity, your security. So when you have privacy as a human, when you have privacy, you have freedom of society. Yeah, when you have privacy, you have freedom. You will be like, yeah, at least my data are secured. You got nothing to worry about once you have privacy. There are a lot of ways when privacy, like maybe your let's say your account, maybe your bank account or something. When privacy is ensured, when privacy is guaranteed, you will have freedom for it. So, and in humans life, privacy is very important because it ensures dignity, security, and also freedom of society to develop in the direction of their own choice. Yeah, so once you have privacy, you have all. Yeah, we can say you have all because the little you have to protect is actually secured. So the cyber criminals, the cyber criminals which acts into our data, they can come in form of like maybe sending you email, like and the email will actually appear like a legitimate source, like you will think it comes from let's say a legitimate source. Yeah, it's like a legitimate source. You won't know if this is actually a scam message or a scam link, because you are going to be persuaded to click on that link, and you that receive a message on your email will be like, okay, let me open this to check out what it is. But through that email, you can actually be hacked. you know it can be like it can even come in form of bank. You actually think maybe this message comes from your bank, and let's say the social sites or maybe online stores. You know, those online stores, they can actually it can actually come in form of online stores, which you will like to click on to check what it is. You know, so you can also you'll be tricked into clicking those malicious links. You know, when you see the message, the kind of message which it will come in from, we trick you to click on the link. So or maybe you should download if something from it. So the cyber criminals can install malware through the link. Once you click on the link, they have access um to your data already. They have access to your metadata already. They have access to your IP address, because once you click on the link, they will have access to install malware instantly, or maybe use your stolen credentials to steal your sensitive data. Maybe the sensitive data you are actually preventing or protecting. So they can actually steal it by installing malware in as much as you click on the link. So it's very, very dangerous to click on it, any link. But though those hackers are actually smart, they will come in form of like a, let's say, a legitimate link. Like it will come in a legitimate way. You won't know it's a scam link. So this is where name comes in. Name actually gives you, like, name, name is a technology that ensures privacy in the age of datafication. So your data are secured, like 100% secured with name, in as much as because that's the mission of name. That's why name is actually built. And also AI by making advanced privacy. NIM also makes AI advanced privacy, preserving software available to developers and also end users. So the developers are also beneficiary in this aspect. So some might be like, why should I protect my metadata? Why should I have privacy on my metadata? So here's why you should have metadata privacy. It actually helps. It helps you, like it helps the confidential integrity, and let's say the availability of data warehouse, and also its content as well. So when you restrict the access and visibility to metadata, no cyber criminals or anyone will have access to it. Like you can prevent unauthorized or let's say malicious users from accessing such IP addresses, and also altering or deleting any sensitive data from um, from your metadata. Okay, so the NIM technology is actually built to ensure privacy for all humanity. So moving on to the next one, the sixth one, which is the name principle. So name actually has a lot of principle. Like I think that should be like five principles which name has. So name creates a standing principle privacy software that is legally compliant without sacrificing integrity or like having backdoors. This is trying to tell us that no part of the system nor its operators have access to information, like none have access to information that might be compromised, that might compromise the user's privacy. Okay, so here are the principle, like here are the five principles of name that name consists of. So firstly is the decentralized. The purpose of the decentralized is to enable privacy for everyone. So NIM is like a platform, a privacy platform that based on privacy to secure all humanity privacy. So it's decentralized, is to it will enable privacy for everyone. So the next one here is the tokenized. So NIM is tokenized principle is to prevent operators from selling the uh, customers, like selling the customers out. So it's just like sending like maybe your token or something, so they won't be able to sell it out. So the third one is open source. So the purpose of this open source is to validate the quality and security of the software. So the purpose is to validate the quality, so the quality and the security of the software. So your software is actually validated by the quality and also security. Okay, so The fourth one here is permissionless. So this is just to ensure the availability of privacy. So privacy is just name privacy is just like top notch in this space. So it's based on privacy. So in the last one, which is the trustless, is to ensure privacy by default. So privacy is ensured by default. You don't have to like is is not something. When we say default is something like automatically, like it's automatically, so it's not something you add manually. So new privacy is by default. Okay, moving on to the next one, we have how users or let's say communities can contribute to name mission. Name mission is to ensure privacy for all humanity. So how can the community uh, contribute to the mission, this mission we're talking about, this privacy for all humanity? So one year, of course, there are many ways here. There are many ways which you can use to contribute to the name mission, but I have three ways here which is highlighted here. So there are three ways which you can contribute to the name mission, though not limited to. So first, the name core team is also is always looking for new talent. When you have talent, you have any sort of talent you have, any sort of talent within you. So you can use this sort of talent to bring promotions or let's say development to the growth of the name. So name mission can also be contributed by your talent, and the name teams are actually looking for those with great talent, with new talent. So you can actually contribute through the talent, through your talent. So the other way which we can use to contribute is the node operators. As a developer, you can operate the name node. So name node operators are the core of the privacy system. So when as a developer, by contributing to name mission, you can operate nodes to ensure the system privacy. You can set up a node and help operate name and also earn token rewards while helping the name mission. So while contributing to name mission, you can also earn token rewards while doing so. So the last one here is the name community, which is very global. The name community is global and is a very large community. We have Discord community, we have Telegram, um, our Twitter community, which is at name project. So you can just check in, check our name at name project to check other community we have. So to join our community, you can also be part of name mission. You can also contribute to the name mission. When you come into our community, you learn and also earn. Okay, so you learn how to stake. When you stake, you will also earn some percentage, some APY while staking as well. So you earn while you stake, and when you can also build on name. Yeah, you can also build projects on name. So while doing so, you're also contributing to the name mission, and you can also earn rewards for doing so. So not just contributing to name mission, but you also earn rewards for doing so. So here is how name actually works. So basically, name works in various ways, but we'll be talking about some ways which the name can actually work. How name actually works. So uh the packets are encrypted in several layers and relayed through multi-layered network, which is called the name mixnet. So the name mixnet is a multi-layered network. That is why blockchains, like, it accepts lots of blockchains. Different blockchains can be built on it. So in each layer of the mixnet, so mix nodes mix your internet traffic, like it mix your internet traffics together with other users. There are a lot of users. So when the mix node mix your internet traffic together, so it makes your traffic together to ensure privacy, to ensure that your data aren't be stolen from anyone, and also making communications private. It makes your communication private, like we said earlier. None of your communication will be leaked out. It makes your communication private, and also it's also protecting not just your content alone, but also your metadata, such as the IP addresses, like I mentioned earlier, which usually starts with, like, let's say the HTTPS, for example. So who you talk to, like who you actually talk to, the particular time you talk to the person, or the time you talk to the person. So the name actually protects your communication from anyone. It protects your content, protects your communication, and which device the communication comes from, or where the device goes to. So name actually protects all that. So so generally speaking, so the metadata is descriptive information about the data, or let's say, can we say the data about data network. So the metadata carries individuals, like the metadata, metadata carries individuals traits pertaining to the structure of network protocol and packets as well. So specifically, it represents telemetry of let's say network connection and artifacts associated here with such connections. So the name mixnet. So the name mixnet is actually protect your, not just your content, but also your information, the information you pass out, both where and when, or the kind of device you use by to send such information. So name protects all that. So the next one we have here is uh the name is incentivized and decentralized. So name is incentivized and decentralized. So actually you can users of name, like users, pay just a fee in the NYM token to send their data through the mixnet. So when you send your data through the mixnet, so this is by pledging and, let's say, initial bond of NYM. So anyone can run a mixed node. So it doesn't matter if you are a developer or not. So you can run the mixed node. So node operators are also rewarded in NYM token. Like I said earlier, when you contribute to a name mission, you can be a node operator. So, and you also earn NYM token for what you did, and each the it depends, or let's say it's based on the reputation measured in the staked NYM tokens and their quality of service. So it depends on the quality of the work you put out. The more quality, the more rewarding you receive. So uh, basically, it's called, like, we can call it a proof of mixing. So it's similar to, let's say, Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is a good example. So it's similar to Bitcoin rewards miner for, like, mining blocks. So the rewards the rewards mechanism enables the mixnet to scale and remain decentralized, and also economically sustainable. So it's like a proof of mixing. It's similar to the Bitcoin rewards miners. So moving on to the next one, we have NIM can work with any chain or application. Like I said earlier, NIM can work with any blockchain. NIM works on any blockchain. NIM integrates on any blockchain. So from, let's say, from Bitcoin to Zcash, for example. So no current layer one and layer one blockchain provides layer zero actually. So for the P2P, that's peer to peer broadcast used in the crypto transaction. So here's where name comes in. So the name can provide, or the name provides network level privacy for any blockchain and other generic applications. So it provides network level, higher level privacy for any blockchain. So it doesn't matter. So it provides network level for any blockchain. So let's say from Bitcoin to instant messaging, developers can build their application on top of it. So I've said this earlier. Developers can build, so anyone, like developers, can build applications. So you can build application on NIM as well. So NIM offers that let's say that features as well. So you can develop or you can build an application on NIM, offering a powerful network layer and also metadata, protecting protection for the people and organization using this service. So NIM actually give um, higher level, or let's say network level privacy for any blockchain and generic application. So any blockchain, doesn't matter the blockchain and also the generic application. So NIM provides network level privacy. So in anything, NIM provides higher level privacy. So on our next year, we have what NIM provides. What NIM actually provides. So NIM can provide, or NIM provides more powerful network privacy for cryptocurrency transactions. So it provides more powerful, more essential privacy for cryptocurrency transactions. Probably you want to transfer your tokens from one wallet to the other, or from one exchange to the other. So NIM provide the network level privacy for crypto transaction, your email, maybe when you want to send mail to mail, and instant messaging like chatting on apps, and also any message based on traffic. Okay, so NIM actually provide network level privacy for those, unlike the Tor, and which we showed earlier, unlike Tor. So NIM Mixnet is like designed guarantees network. So NIM Mixnet design guarantees network anonymity and resistance of surveillance. So to those who are spying or trying to spy into your metadata. So NIM actually design guarantee network that guarantees your privacy and your metadata safety. Okay, even in the face of adversary as capable of monitoring the entire network, by adding covert traffic and timing notification. So this is like, rather than trust operated by trusted provider like a VPN, which I said earlier. So which is also part of NIM's competence, like a competence or something. So the NIM mixnet is decentralized. So using blockchain technologies and token economics to organize, let's say, the topology of network. So NIM is like NIM node operators are like the incentivized to run nodes and also provide good quality of services, like good quality of services. So software updates are governed through the community adoption, and also decision are also made by the node operators and also the holders of the NYM token, or let's say this those who have staked the NYM token. So I don't know if anyone can hear me.
You are clearly heard.
Okay. So far I don't know if there's any question right now. I think we are out of time already. So I don't know if there's any question from anyone.
Yeah, GM, everyone.
Okay, hey Silvio. Got question?
Uh, uh, yeah, I have a question for you, TJ.
Okay.
My question goes to us: how does NIM actually work to keep our data private? Like,
Uh can you
I
come
know
again,
there
please?
had to be a way which NIM implements or used to keep it. Like, what's the strategy like? Hello.
Uh Silvio, can you come again, please?
Okay. My question is, how does NIM actually keep, like, work to keep our data private?
Okay, okay, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know there is a strategy which they implement, but like, what is the strategy like?
Okay, yeah. Like I said earlier, NIM works by mixing your data with other users' data. So NIM mix other data users. This is how it actually works. This is the strategy used. It mixes other users' data with your data. Like it mixes your data with other users' data, making it more difficult for anyone, or for any cyber criminals, or let's say from any cyber from any scammers to single out and track your information. Okay, so it mixes your data with other users' data to make it difficult for scammers or for the cyber criminals to single out your or to bring out your data or your information and track them down. So that's how NIM actually works. So let's say uh, NIM so you can see so by breaking this down, like by using this mixing method, NIM actually work perfectly by protecting our data. The NIM work perfectly by bringing our data. Using such let's say such strategy is very rare. Mixing other users data with your data. So that's how name actually works. It mixes other users data with your data to ensure that no scammers or no cyber criminals have access to bring out your sensitive data or your, let's say, your information. Okay, any other question? I can see someone raising up hand earlier. I hope that answer your question, Steven.
Yeah. It's clear. It's clear enough. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Before we move on to the next one, which we are about. Okay, I guess none. So yeah. Currently, the name shipyard is uh open is and the yeah the name shipyard program is like it started already. It's about to start, but the application applying for the shipyard program, it's I think that should be end today. Yeah, so the end it's ending today. So if you are yet to apply or you are yet to sign up or get your referral code, you should probably do that right now because it's about to end. So you can check more information on at name project on Twitter on the Hex app. Okay, so here's about a brief explanation about the program. So here's what the name shipyard program offers. So it gives you ability to an opportunity to learn and also prepare yourself for the next phase of Web3 and the internet. So while joining the shipyard program, it gives you opportunity to earn in a lot of ways, and also learn, improve your knowledge in Web3 and internet. So here is what is in for you. So there's a prize pool of 25 points. I think that's 2.5 million NYM token reward pool, which will be given to all participants, shared among the participants. So while joining the shipyard program, you will have ability or let's say access or opportunity to learn practical skills from world-renowned privacy researchers. NIM has breast privacy researchers and engineers with them. So they are going to offer us the those researchers and engineers to teach us or to practicalize our skills with them to ensure that our skills is being developed through the program. So the purpose of this program is to actually build your wisdom or let's say build your knowledge in the Web3 space. Okay, so there are a lot of ways as well as you can see the specialized building and builders, operators, and visionary tracks. You can also gain access to learning materials, practical guides. You will be given a mentorship on starting your name node operators. So like anyone who doesn't know how to operate name node yet, like a developers who doesn't know how to do that. So you'll be given a mentor, like a mentorship way to have access or to be able to be capable to run that. So you can also set your own privacy guide or maybe DAO. So you will have access to some quizzes as well and hammer seasons, and also you see the leaderboard. So graduate of to NIM Ninja, you have access to graduate to the Ninja stage and also gain access to grants, let's say the delegation and more and so many more. So the name shipyard program is the main purpose is to offer you a better way or a better knowledge in the Web3 space. So I would recommend everyone to join this particular program and also learn. And while learning, you also earn. So it's a very simple technique which I believe everyone would love to join. So uh, let me see if there's anyone who have other question as well. Okay, I guess not. So thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate. Thank you for coming here for the lecture. So thank you. Have a great weekend. Thank you everyone. Good night. Good day.